Well, hellfire. I want to know if my mic picks up when I whisper. And back with some more King Giz for another Metalhead Envy. I got that backwards. Today we are checking out Am I in Heaven? And going off of comments that I've been getting, I feel like this might be the big fan favorite off of I'm in Your Mind Fuzz. A lot of people have said, yo, Am I in Heaven is the track of all tracks on here. So we got 7 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm already like, okay, what's up? What's up with that time frame? I dig that. I dig. To me, that's like, I guess I can be a bit biased and say that's to me when I see 7 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a journey. Like I like longer songs, and then some short songs are really killer, but that's probably my favorite time in between 5, 7, 8, 9. Who fucking knows? There's no answer for that question. That just comes down to opinion. But either way, let's dive on in.
Got ideas in my brain about the end of the world that I won't even say. When all the bricks that build our brain will be turned into sand by the eternal way. Oh, if we say that believe.
I like the effect that's going on here. It sounds like, for me, in these headphones, Stu's over here in the back behind my shoulder, and he's like, yeah, and it's echoing out, and there's a weird sounding thing in the decay, almost like a can, like his vocals are ending up in some piece of aluminum or something.
Believe all the stuff Mother Nature
Yeah. I like that surf riff. And the harmonica and everything going on. It's super fucking filtered though, bro. It's so quiet. Like I had to there's a halfway mark on the actual volume of the headphones, and I'm sitting here having to go pretty good ways past the halfway to have it actually kind of loud. I think part of that would be YouTube's compression, because I've been listening to the studio version of this in my car on some of the tracks I've already done, and it's not that quiet. So I think YouTube's compression has got a hold of Am I in Heaven pretty damn bad. can't remember if anybody said that there was a really good live version of this. I was looking when I typed in "Am I in Heaven?" I didn't see any like more professional ones done. I don't know. I feel like I would enjoy this in King Gizzard, especially if they played it now. I think part of I like the riffing. I like the heartbeat of this. I like the upbeat heartbeat. I like that harmonica. I don't like I don't like the lo-fi. I don't think the lo-fi works with this track as well as it has on some of the others on this album. Damn. I was so excited too because a lot of people were saying like this was the best one. Hmm. I do like the surfer riff though. Super surf rock. That was a transition. Like, take a whammy bar on the guitar, and then back into the softness of the track. I like that little trip. I like that little trick right there. Beats into my brain. Every time I hear like a voice going from like something talking normal and then as it just progresses, it starts to sound like I I think of demonic shit, man. I think of like the Omen, but then I also think of Will Ferrell in Old School. When he's like, dude, you just shot yourself in the neck with a dart. It's a tranquilizer. What are you talking about, man? That's exactly what that little trick makes me think of. I feel like they hid the guitar lines in that so much through them filters. Yeah, this is definitely so some comments on older ones from this album so far. People were like, "Yeah, this is the album that King Giz really, excuse me, King Giz really started fucking with the post production, the using the studio as a tool." And I like the way that was phrased because I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, "Damn, that's such a clever little way to talk about it like that." Because you really you don't think of some things until you've worked in a studio, and then you'll write. You really will write. My own band, we did that with our second album that's getting ready to come out, uh, we wrote. So one of the tracks we wrote, I like it. I enjoy it. I don't. I'm worried people are gonna think it's a little mundane and it's not as interactive as some of the other tracks. Anybody that's actually a fan of the Cardinal Endeavor and heard any of our old stuff and some of the other tracks on this upcoming second EP, uh, I'm worried if they'll find the opening track of the album a little less or more mundane, if that's a way to phrase it. Because when we were writing that one, uh, there was a lot of space we were gonna leave for the keyboardist that we worked with. We ended up getting the guy that we wanted to work with us, the Eric Gunther of the Contortionist, and I feel like his parts really did flesh it out. But you could tell, I don't know, maybe because I wrote it, but I could tell it's like, man, we could have, the guitars and the bass and the drums could have done a lot more in certain sections, but we left it open for the keyboards and everything. So that to me is like using the studio as a tool, because I knew once it was all recorded and in the studio, uh, certain little tricks and certain little things could be tweaked in it. There's a riff in it that our actual engineer Jamie King tweaked. It's a transition riff because it's like na 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 na, and when we told him, he's like, "Well, we'd like for it to sound like a 10 watt." And the thing he came up with was pretty cool because it's like super chopped. It's like, and then it goes into the next part of the song. But just hearing this track, to me, this is the one. Am I in Heaven sounds like if this is King Gizzard's first album, really fucking with those studio tricks. This is the showcase one. This is the one where he was like, yo, we're going to pull out every studio trick we can think of and put it in this track. I like some of it, for sure. So I think some of it's so filtered that it's hiding some of the music. But let's keep going. I'm only sorry for ranting, because we got a ways to go still. That's a cool noise. I didn't realize how much was on Cavs' drums as well till the hi-hat come in there, and that hi-hat's got a bit of a warble sound to it as well. I think that's who I got to give MVP to for in this track. I think Cavs was holding this motherfucker together. Excuse me. That was interesting. I think I'll have to go through this one a few more times. I'm a bit distracted with that super filters, man. I feel like so now all the commenters that were saying this is the best track on the album, I want to make a guesstimate that y'all love surf rock because I think "Am I in Heaven" is probably the most surf rock song I've heard from King Giz. Like the momentum. I think Cavs is holding it down. I think I'm giving Cav. I want to give Cavs MVP because if I was part of this song, if I was the one playing an instrument in this song, I'd want to do the drums. The drums seem like they're having the most fun because it's just. I mean, just that seems like the best time. Uh, the riffs that to me are legible, if that makes sense. Like clearly, I could hear are very surfy, just a and it's interesting. I enjoy surf rock. I don't know if I'm like the authority. Like off the top of my head, I can't think of any surf rock tracks that I listen to on a daily basis. Maybe uh Gula Zombie Queen from Ghost. That's the other big surf rock song I can think of off the top of my head right now. But that was cool. I don't know. I don't think Am I in Heaven is going to be my fan favorite from this album so far. So far, I'm Not in Your Mind and Cellophane have fucking plane flying by. Yeah, I'm Not in Your Mind, Cellophane are still my favorite too, especially from that live performance. But yeah, I think I will enjoy this more outside of a YouTube version of it. I feel like in my car with the volume turned up, I'm gonna really dig this track a lot more. But those filters wave in and out like waves. That's another reason why I would say it makes me think of surf rock. But I feel bad. I hope people don't take me sitting here saying what I'm saying, trashing on it. I think it's still cool. I don't know if it's clicking with me 100% yet. That's the key word I'm gonna say yet. I think I've got to go through that one a few more times. And I think part of it will be also in the full context of letting the album play from beginning to end. This will be a cool, upbeat part until I get to the next one. Oh, hellfire. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like I said before going into this, I feel like some people were kind of putting it up on the pedestal, and I had one idea about it, and now it's completely shifted listening to it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else to say. So stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.